Intimate touches between husband and wife ignite a secret garden of love and trust. Hello everyone. Intimacy between spouses is not just about sweet words or material gifts. It is even more present in those gentle touches that need no words, where tenderness is felt through the body. Perhaps you've never noticed, but deep in a woman's heart there are a few special secret gardens. If these places are touched gently and just right by her partner, it can instantly draw their hearts closer and deepen trust and affection. Today we'll reveal where these keys are hidden. We'll teach you how to touch with sincerity so that his smile becomes more genuine and your relationship grows even stronger. Many men in intimate relationships tend to focus only on external attraction while overlooking the subtle feelings women have toward touch. In fact, women have a keen intuition about the way they are touched and can easily tell whether their partner is being perfunctory or truly sincere. Scientific research has revealed the secrets behind this. When we are touched gently, our brains release a substance called oxytocin, also known as the happiness hormone. This hormone can calm our emotions, deepen feelings of love, and foster a sense of trust. Both psychology and neuroscience confirm that gentle touch is not just a form of physical contact, but also an important signal that conveys safety, trust, and emotional connection. Beneath the skin, the human body is filled with nerve endings related to emotions. When these nerves are touched slowly and gently, they activate areas of the brain associated with comfort and affection, helping to reduce stress and bring inner calm. A study from Waseda University in Japan shows that gentle touch from someone you trust can activate the prefrontal cortex of the brain, promote psychological stability, and strengthen emotional bonds. On the other hand, if the touch is inappropriate, such as forceful slapping or unexpectedly touching sensitive areas, it may cause tension or even aversion. Therefore, the key to touch is not where you touch, but how you touch. Timing, atmosphere, and genuine intention are all essential. When touching, avoid being impatient or forceful. Instead, convey warmth as if gently enveloping the other person. Don't be absent-minded. Instead, approach with patience and sincerity. As long as you are attentive, your warmth will surely be fully received by the other person. 4 secret gardens that ignite intimacy and trust. After understanding the science behind touch, let's talk about 4 areas that women secretly long to be touched, yet are often overlooked. These places are not only sensitive areas of the body, but also bridges for emotional connection. As long as you master the right approach, you can bring your hearts closer together. First, the inner thighs, a meeting point of intimacy and tenderness. The inner thighs are a private and sensitive area close to the body's center and rarely touched in daily life. That's why, when a trusted partner gently touches this area, it creates a strong sense of intimacy and emotional connection. From a medical perspective, the skin on the inner thighs is thinner and contains a large number of sensory nerves, so even a light touch can quickly transmit sensations to the brain and trigger feelings of pleasure. Psychologically, this area serves as a symbolic boundary, caught between being untouchable and the desire to be touched. This sense of contradiction can actually heighten the excitement of intimacy. How should you touch it? The key lies in creating an atmosphere of trust and relaxation. For example, while the two of you are watching a movie and things are getting a bit intimate, your hand can naturally slide to her inner thigh and rest there gently, or you can softly stroke this area with your fingertips during a massage. Remember, the goal is not to immediately spark passion, but to convey care and cherishing through subtle, delicate exploration. Such touches can make her feel valued and cared for, making her more willing to create beautiful moments with you. In a real-life scenario, Mr. Lee and his wife have been married for years, and their life has gradually become routine. One evening, while Mr. Lee was watching a show on the sofa with his wife, he unintentionally stroked the inside of her thigh. His wife was momentarily surprised, then broke into a smile she hadn't shown in a long time. Later, his wife admitted that in that moment she felt the warmth of being cherished, and from then on, the two of them began to express their love more proactively. 2. The back, a perfect blend of security and excitement. The back is an area that can provide both a sense of security and arouse excitement because it is a part of our body that is hard for us to reach ourselves, making it especially sensitive to external touch. In particular, the area from the inner shoulder blades down to the waist is rich in nerves related to relaxation. A gentle touch here not only brings a reassuring sense of being protected, but also triggers a subtle heart-racing thrill. Why is this important? Touching the back can simultaneously activate the body's relaxation response and emotional excitement. Gentle stroking can deepen breathing, raise body temperature, and create an experience that combines both calmness and pleasure. A 52-year-old woman once shared that her relationship with her husband had grown distant until one night her husband gently embraced her from behind, his warm palm slowly gliding across her back. In that moment, she felt as if she had rediscovered the excitement of first love and decided to work on their relationship together with her husband. How should you touch? Use your whole palm to gently stroke like a breeze, slowly gliding from the shoulders down to the waist. For best results, choose a time before bed or when you're both spending some quiet time together, like snuggled up on the couch. Avoid applying too much pressure or sliding quickly, as this may cause discomfort or itching. Such touch can make her feel your warmth and protection. Realistic scenario. In modern urban life, couples often neglect communication due to busy work. During a weekend at home, the husband gently massages his wife's back while she reads, not only relieving her fatigue, but also bringing their hearts closer together. Third, the nape and neck, the switch for sensuality and relaxation. In many cultures, the nape and neck are considered sensual and alluring parts of a woman, but at the same time, they are sensitive areas that are often overlooked. The skin here is thin and close to the bone, so tactile sensations are transmitted very directly. Gentle touches can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, reduce tension, stabilize the heartbeat, and even stimulate dopamine secretion, resulting in a pleasurable experience. Why is it special? Touching the nape can evoke a subtle feeling that blends rationality and instinct. A woman in her 40s shared that once, while she was busy in the kitchen, her husband came up from behind, brushed her hair aside, and kissed her on the nape of her neck. At that moment, she got goosebumps all over her body, not out of fear, but from a deep sense of security and excitement. This kind of touch is like a switch. Only when it happens at the right moment and in a respectful way can it truly ignite her heart. How to touch? When she's relaxed, like after a walk or dinner, gently brush her hair away, stroke the back of her neck with your fingertips, or whisper something sweet in her ear. The movements should be as light as a feather, avoiding sudden movements or excessive force. Such a touch can make her feel cherished and romantic. Realistic scenario. In the fast-paced modern life, romance between couples is often overshadowed by trivial matters. After dinner one day, the husband stroked the back of his wife's neck while she was washing dishes and whispered, "Thank you for your hard work. You look so beautiful today." The wife's face turned red instantly, and the warm atmosphere between the couple also quietly warmed up. 4. The ears, a secret corner of delicacy and sensitivity. The ears are a unique area that combines sound and touch, with the area below the earlobe and behind the ear filled with sensitive nerve endings. A gentle touch here can bring a tingling sensation like an electric current, sometimes even without direct contact. Simply whispering or softly blowing into the ear can trigger intense emotional responses. Studies have shown that whispering softly by the ear is one of the most effective ways to make a woman's heart race. How to touch? When she's relaxed, like before bed or when you're alone, gently push her hair behind her ear, stroke her ear with your fingertips, or whisper a warm word in her ear, like, "You look amazing today." The voice should be low and steady, and the movements should be gentle, avoiding being too hasty or forceful. Such a touch could open her heart instantly. Realistic scenario. Xiao Zhang and his wife have been married for 10 years and their life is becoming dull. One night, Xiao Zhang whispered in his wife's ear, "Thank you for always being with me." At the same time, he gently stroked the back of her ear. His wife smiled and said, I haven't felt this moved in a long time. This small touch allowed them to regain the feeling of being in love. The 4 areas mentioned above, the inner thighs, back, nape of the neck, and ears, are all regions where a woman's body and emotions are closely connected. But please remember, the most important thing is not where you touch, but how you touch and with what intention. Without trust and mutual understanding as a foundation, even the most skillful techniques may backfire. Before making any physical contact, carefully observe your partner's facial expressions, breathing, and tone of voice to make sure they are relaxed. In modern life, couples often grow distant due to pressures from work, parenting, and other factors. Gentle touch serves as a bridge to relieve stress and rebuild connection. Whether it's a hug after work or a gentle caress during the weekend, as long as it comes from the heart, it can make your partner feel cherished and warm. True intimacy doesn't depend on where you touch, but on whether you approach it with a gentle and caring heart. As long as you remain patient and calm and use sincere touch to protect each other's trust, love and connection will naturally deepen over time. Starting today, try to touch the one you cherish with your heart. Perhaps this simple step is the beginning of a change in your relationship. If you agree that trust is the cornerstone of a marriage, feel free to leave a comment saying, "I agree." And give this post a like to support us in sharing more practical information.